Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, here to do another reading for you to bring through messages for someone specific or for the collective or a segment of the collective, whoever needs to hear this message. So today is February 23rd. We are on the other side of the 2022 portal. And I don't know, that was a complex energy. I don't even know how to describe it. Feels like, again, a threshold, but yet it's very complicated and lots of decisions to be made about what you want to, how do you want to move forward from here. So what I got in the pre-shuffle is Soul Solitude, Warrior, Eight of Wands, Failure, Death, and Butterfly, which is a 10 card. That's this card. So, and then underneath that is the 20 card. So what this energy feels like is somebody has worked really, really hard and done everything that they feel is the right steps, taking the right steps, but they feel like a failure. They feel like they haven't done something right, that the process was wrong, or they didn't bring something into fruition, or they didn't manifest what they were intending to, and it just got to a point where they had to stop. And I feel like maybe this is the portal energy, where they just had to stop and say, I need to recalibrate. I need to take some time to get into my soul solitude and recalibrate what I'm doing, and whether or not the decisions I'm making is what my soul actually is asking me to do to be soul satisfied. Okay, so let's pull. I have shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, so I'm going to shuffle again because I think that's important. As a viewer, that's important to me, so I want to honor you with that. So let's pull. This is the Wild Goddess Oracle. I'll go through the decks as I use them. Okay, we have two cards, the Detective and the Manifester. A 12 card and a 39 card. So this is a 12, which is a 3, and the 39 card, which is a 12, which is a 3. I mean, come on, you can't. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, the Manifester and the Detective, and I will prop those up here. See what the real quick messages are. Monitoring your inner dialogue and using quantum affirmations daily can help make real your desired life changes. So it feels like that was for the Manifester, and it feels like that's the recalibration process. So then we do the 39. The Detective. Look past the veil of illusion that someone is trying to pull over your eyes. That someone could be you, so examine your assumptions. Okay, so that's definitely the energy that I was picking up on. Somebody is disillusioned themselves about something, and so they've been working toward that, and it's just not manifesting. So they are just kind of like, okay, I need to recalibrate and take this soul solitude time to really figure out my alignment issues. Okay, this is the Spirit Messages from John Holland. I'm going to pull something from that. So recalibrating is important. So we have ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. And that is definitely been me lately. Very irritable and very tired and distracted, not unfocused, but definitely impatient. I have definitely been impatient lately. So this feels very divine feminine energy. So that could be, remember, it's energy, not gender. Stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to source. So both of these are about connecting to source energy and recalibration. Grounding yourself, removing the distractions, the things that you're irritated with, which is not being able to manifest what it is that you've been trying to manifest, and then recalibrate. Remember that you are a divine being having a physical experience, and recalibrate to your soul energy. Okay, so we're going to use the, this is the Divine, Tarot of the Divine. Let's pull some tarot on this before we take another oracle. So this is very consistent. I think maybe after this two portal, whatever. However many twos are there. Correct me if you feel like you need to. I feel like this is a recalibration. Stop, get into your soul solitude, reconnect with your spirit, with your source energy within you, within the divine. Make that connection strong. Ground your energy. Restabilize, reconfigure, recalibrate. I know there's a lot of re's, could be a retrograde thing, but also there's the Worrier right there, 9 of Swords. You know, realize that maybe it's not manifested because it's not meant for you at this time. Maybe there needs to be a release to source for guidance. Maybe you're trying to control too many things with this overthinking, overanalyzing. And now we need to really kind of go within and root out, is this an egoic thing? Is this something that we're trying to push for that's not really what's meant? It's not in our flow of energy. Page of Cups. Spirit, what does my viewer need to know about this energy? Okay, we have the 8 of Cups and the King of Swords. Yeah, definitely. These are in the challenge positions. 8 of Cups for me is your spiritual journey, because it's somebody walking towards something more meaningful, which of course is something that is aligned with your soul. And then the King of Swords is having to make that decision. And so this, and getting clarity on that decision. What is best for your soul? All right, they said switch decks. Bottom of the deck, the World. Yeah. And these are two people celebrating their connection. In this deck, the World card is kind of like two people coming together after a long journey through the tarot. It's kind of like we made it. We've made it through this cycle. So there could be an element of a relationship here. Just in this deck, that's how it's represented. Let's see. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot. And look at how this one is. I mean, I read this card different ways depending on how it's interpreted, but this 9 of Swords, rise above the worry. Trying to control something is not going to manifest it. This Page of Cups energy is like, okay, so I have 1 cup. Usually pages are messages for me. And it's just like, okay, I got 1 cup. I'm good. There's the 5 of Cups. This is kind of a sorrowful, mournful, regretful, ashamed. I'm feeling ashamed energy. Let's see what else. What in the world? Okay, wow. That's a lot of cards, all in the reverse, but I'm going to take them. There's the 10 of Swords in the reverse, the Emperor in the reverse, the 4 of Swords in the reverse, the Nine of Wands in the reverse, Justice in the reverse, Two of Cups in the reverse, Six of Swords in the reverse, Mother, Queen of Swords in the reverse, and the Magician. Yeah. Holy cow. They're saying there are two messages here. I need to end them here. Okay, so let's take this one first. This is the Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. This could be the Divine Masculine. It could be your Divine Masculine energy. And then the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And this Nine of Wands is kind of like the steps to what you're trying to manifest. And it's been a long journey. This has just been, it may be that this could be a relationship that you've been trying to, I'm hearing, force. And what it has just caused is a dynamic of, this is very karmic cycle. Not allowing, just not allowing, just constantly being, that's why this regret here, this sorrow here is, I think maybe there's a misunderstanding of the process. You're trying to force this to this kind of situation, and there's the Magician card beneath that. You're trying so hard to manifest this relationship, and it's just, it has become your whole focus. It's very, you're very action oriented, and this relationship may be a karmic relationship not aligned with your soul, or could be a twin flame relationship that has become where you're just trying to force it. You're trying to force it into a 3D template that doesn't work. So let's take the second message, and then I'm gonna, here we have Justice in reverse. This is not balanced. This is definitely, there's the Two of Cups. The relationship is not manifesting. This is the Six of Wands. There's just no peace or tranquility. The Mother of Swords, just you're just trying to force the situation, and the Magician again. Yeah, just let it flow and let it grow is what I'm hearing. Now, as I go back to these first two oracle cards, they're both threes, because three is the catalyst of change. You need to gain a deeper understanding of this kind of connection, and either what you need to learn for it or how you need to learn to let it go. Bottom of the deck, they said. Three of Cups, yeah. If this is what, this is both, this is all union energy here. But you've got to let go of this cycle of trying to force this relationship into something that this card is going to flip out. All right, I'm going to put it back in now. Nope, it's going to come out. It says, this is the Soul's Journey. Yeah, definitely need a recalibration and grounding, and really going back to your source energy and finding out, listening to your guides and releasing, because this is about ego and power, trying to control another person's feelings for you, or your feelings for them, or trying to manifest a relationship. That's not how this works. The harder you push, the further the connection, especially if you're twin flames. If you're the chaser, they're the runner. You got to get into your soul solitude and be still. Be still. Quit forcing something that is not ready to manifest, because this requires a lot of healing. Pride and self-esteem. Yep, there you go. I love myself and see myself in everyone. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. But this is all about your pride and self-esteem. There's that egoic. And then this was the card that wanted to come out, failure. That was the card I saw in the pre-shuffle. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Here's your opportunity to learn. I'm going to leave it there. This is... you are counterproductive. This is why you feel like a failure, because you're going about this all the wrong way. You're probably new to this journey. Probably need to do some research about twin flame energy or karmic energy, because there's a whole lot here that you're just stressing yourself out about. That's why you're worrying. You can't worry about it. You got to let it go and let it grow. You got to let it flow. Let it go, let it grow, let it flow. That's it. All right. Namaste.